So I got the passenger seat swivel installed. It was with a minor amount of cussing on a couple things here that I'll show you. The biggest pain was that these bolt holes through this very thick piece of sheet steel were not quite aligned when you got all four of them in. So I had to actually go and file out the hole through this steel to be a little bit larger. I did that on all four sides because I just got a little bit on each and it adjusted enough. But now this is mounted to here. The seat belt actually connects to the swivel plate, the bottom part of the swivel plate, because it used to actually attach to a side piece here on the seat. But because the seat's gonna swivel, you don't want to yank the seat belt around, so smartly, they have it attached to the swivel here. This cord I gotta shove back down through here. It's for the, I think, airbag sensor. But the seat itself actually needs to be slid pretty far forward. You can grab this lower piece, pull up, and when it spins, with the seat forward, it just misses the wall there. If you have the seat slid too far back, it's gonna hit the wall. So you gotta slide that forward. And then this allows you to spin this all the way around. And you see the seat belt actually stays in place, which is nice. It doesn't lock. So you can come all the way around to here. That's about as far as it goes before it hits the wall on that side. You can still move the seat forward and backwards once it's swiveled, which is nice. And then once you want to put it back, you can swivel it around. Locks into place. So, seat install done for number one. You'll notice it raises it up a little bit, a couple inches or so, versus standard. That one I need to place next. All right, we're gonna install a Sportcraft Sprinter swivel seat for the driver's side, and it's a beast. This piece right here, ooh, very heavy, very thick gauge. It's like He-Man size. Steel. It's a pretty large size nut there. Cords will thread up through there. There's this pull piece. We're actually looking at the bottom of this right now. This will bracket onto where the existing seat goes. The seat belt then anchors onto this piece. And we get a bag of some hardware here in which one of these pieces actually helps us adjust the handbrake so it will lower down and get out of the way when the seat swivels, again on the driver's side. We've got some instructions in German. Not sure how helpful this will be. I don't speak much German, though understandable considering the seat swivel is a German product and Sprinter is a German vehicle. Luckily, we have the Sprinter seat swivel installation addendum that includes English instructions. Pretty thorough. Passenger seat swivel install, driver seat swivel install, some diagrams. Pretty self-explanatory. We'll see how the driver's side goes here. And here is the driver's seat. We're gonna pop out this guy here, which takes an 11mm socket. This guy here. And then if you come up around to the front, there's two more. One here and one here. That'll take the whole seat off. Then you gotta come around to this side. And the seat belt is actually anchored to the seat. Gonna pop off this little plastic panel here, and then there is a Torx bolt there to take off. Remove this, and that'll actually get attached to the rotating swivel seat, so it doesn't yank around when you swivel the seat. So let's take off a seat. So I got all the bolts out, here and the two in the front. Saved you the exciting process of using a socket wrench. Save that. The other part here is these wires. Gotta disconnect this, pull these through, and then the rest of the seat can actually come off. It's off. Just gotta pop it out. Alright, removed the seat, pulled the cables up through the foam piece that covers up the fuse panel there. Now I've got, in this case, 16mm wrench. I pulled off the cover. The cover has one little snap fit guy in the middle of there that pops into here. Now I'm going to loosen these two guys and then pop this in to its place. There's a couple flush mount Allen head screws that go in through that, and then this whole assembly reattaches into these holes. So it essentially drops the whole thing down an inch or so to clear the swivel. Let's see how this goes. So the holes here are actually too close together to line up with the existing parking brake holes. So I again have had to file this out on the inside here, and then also on the other one to widen this space so the bolts will go through. So, boo. Except one of the holes here is slightly off center to line up with the other holes. So I have to do some filing to actually get this to fit down. Bummer. Alright, so most of the way through I've got the parking brake reattached here. I've got the beast swivel bolted down, four corners, flathead over here, wires pulled up through the middle. And I'm going to take the seat and reattach the seat on here.